Alton Towers have a coaster problem, and no, I'm not talking about Rita.
Get back. Hold on tight. You must escape.
Just quickly before the video starts, I hit 300 subscribers a while ago and I'd love to get to 400, so if you go on to enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. So, if I'm not talking about Rita, what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is that towers can't remove some of their rides and some of them just look really run down. An example is Oblivion. They have that massive hole, and what are they going to do to it? I'd say they should replace it with an 180 foot tall shot tower. Being serious, the only thing that towers could probably actually do to Oblivion is retrack it when it's rough, or replace it with an 180 foot tall shot tower. Another ride that can't really be removed is Nemesis. Realistically, will they retrack it a third time? And when it does eventually die, what will they end up replacing it with? I think that they should replace the entire area of Forbidden Valley with a bunch of 180 foot tall shot. Realistically though, the thing that could replace Nemesis is probably that planned launched invert that Coaster Tog was talking about.
This Alton Towers roller coaster was just moments away from being scrapped and replaced altogether. And I'm gonna tell you what coaster we could have got. The world-renowned Nemesis roller coaster at Alton Towers was updated for 2024, but it was so close to being completely scrapped and replaced with something brand new. I was lucky enough to be invited to the Nemesis 30th anniversary VIP event at Alton Towers, where they told us the story of how Nemesis Reborn almost very nearly didn't happen, and even showed us the unique plans of the coaster which would have replaced Nemesis. It would have been replaced with a double launch inverted coaster made by B&M, with a similar layout to Nemesis, but it was modernized and extended. This would have been the world's first B&M inverted launch coaster. The layout started with a launch along a similar line to the current lift hill, where it would then head straight into an inversion which was carved into the hillside. The layout was extended over the pathway and down into the area where Blade sits now, where it would head into a downwards helix and then straight into another launch towards Galactica. Sadly, no photos were allowed to be taken during the event where they showed the new layout. Are you glad that the original Nemesis layout was reborn, or would you have preferred the more updated layout with launches? Let me know in the comments.
But realistically, would that actually happen? And hey, would you have preferred this or not? And if you would, no, just leave your thoughts in the comments below. Another thing I'll say about Towers' coaster problem is that some of the coasters just look so run down. Galactica looks like no one's cared for it for about 25 years, and it needs a new operating system because it breaks down every 5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, have your attention please. Unfortunately this time Galactica ceased operation due to technical difficulty. At present we're unsure how long this delay will be.
Another rundown looking ride is Smiler. It looks so dirty and run down at the moment, but at least it's getting a repaint. Galactica's other problem is that it just doesn't fit with Forbidden Valley's theme and just needs to get rethemed. What I think is that if Galactica doesn't get rethemed or repainted or just a jet wash, it will end up falling off and everyone will end up just forgetting about it. I think Towers should replace Rita, not Rita. I've already said that at the start. What am I doing? I think that if Towers do end up jet washing Galactica, everyone will probably enjoy it. So yeah, that's why I think Towers will that's why I think Towers has such a big coaster problem. And hey, I think that Towers will know how to fix these issues when it eventually comes to the time that they'll have to do all this stuff. They literally turned a tent into a ride with 14 inversions. What else? Like, how could they not think of a good solution to this? I've literally just realised that I've not filmed an outro to this, so yeah, goodbye. That's all I'm saying.